on you. And I can get background to pop up. Okay. So this is a dating sim based on the Dead by Daylight characters. This is a season for spooky stuff. True. What shall we call you? We'll call me Velmesh. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the insides of your throat, as if you nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got there. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from, or a single fact about your life. What you do know is, despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow. Really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Why is the narrator being sassy? Because I can give you a minute. We got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Whoa, now, ocean. Sorry. Bamesh, may I continue? Please go on. Okay, then as I was saying... You look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Well, that's fucking horrifying. Why the fuck is this right here? Oh, it's not a Dead by Daylight game without this. A decomposing face stares up at you beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit. A stream of dark, vile bugs, worms, and other... Is this supposed to be a dating game? Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming, well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? You know, everything in my body says run. You turn away from this wretched sight and begin to run. The beach, it's endless. Despite how far you run, you get nowhere. Exhausted, you stop and look behind you. Your footsteps are raced by the soft blue waves. You turn inland, considering your lack of options. You've got no choice but to walk into the brush. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. However, the beauty of the beach is not shared by the darkness of the palmy woods before you. There's nothing inviting about the shadowy forest. Terror freezes between your steps. Why are you trying to run away? This is paradise. You're here to enjoy yourself, don't you know? Have a little bit of fun. Take charge on your own experience. Well, that was sure weird. That voice again. Do oceans normally talk? Remember it isn't right. But you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans do not speak directly to people in... Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation, as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Nani? When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please? You turn around and you see what's waiting for you. Your jaw just about hits the ground. Ooh, woo. Hello? Oh? Oh. Okay. Oh! Okay. Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and the well-tended volleyball court. Alright, alright. I see. Each one of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind all at once. You're completely paralyzed. Hello. Or, hello. There are weird days, and there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at the monstrous lineup. Well, literally monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. Why is the Huntress so cute? Why does the Huntress look like she can give me the uppies for the rest of her life? What do you do? Toss it back. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. The music is so loud. Alright. There we go. Huntress' muscles ripple as she grips it in her hands. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly by those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty. But that's okay. It's natural. What the fuck? Try hard much? Blah. I'm speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion on their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give them too much away. But at the same time, damn, they're looking very appealing in their own way. And nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Vilmesh. You were made for this. I was? A surprise. Oh, geez. If the spooky ocean says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all gonna work out. Who's okay with this? Why is the spooky ocean talking to me? For no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game by just showing up, nitwit. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best just to go what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold pretty much for anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. So don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean you're here to do more than distract from my total domination? That was Wraith. Side means he's really done with the game too. Either way, he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know if can I kill them or not? You know you can't. At least not yet. What? Okay. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey Vilmesh, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of times for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is the time quiz. It'll be very important for later. Very important. Okay. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. Why is the narrator so fuzzy on the details? We're playing this game. I love it. So Dead by Daylight came out with a dating sim, and everyone thought it was a joke until they released it, and then it wasn't a joke anymore. How attractive would you say you are? I'm average. I'm pretty average, I think. Just another face in the crowd, another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. I think you're quite cute, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. Those are two different spectrums. What are you saying, Huntress? Hold on. Or you could have, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? Invisibility. Same, although I think I already am. What's your best subject in school? I'd say history. I'm okay at math. History? Nice. It's important to know where you came from so that you're not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will all anyways, but still. What's your favorite animal? I would say that I do like the dog. You look absolutely adorable in a puppy mask. Ooh. What's your favorite color? Blood red. We call that the color of love, but love is just another word for pain. Are you gonna be okay, Wraith? What's your dream job? Not working at all? I don't know. We get to do whatever we want. Why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break from society's expectation to climb the ladder. They're so understanding. Or she could just spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. What are you talking about? Actually, hold on. He's old too. Yeah, I don't think he's a millennial. Best favorite ice cream. Horse flesh? What? Vanilla? My favorite flavor is pain. That's not an ice cream flavor. What the heck, Trapper? Same. Same here. Mine is vanilla, swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream. Am I right? Hold on a sec, this reminds me. I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're tossing lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island. Even for faceless voices. Tell them what's the best flavor of ice cream. I'm kind of curious. What does mint chip land me? If I'm gonna die, might as well die first. Mint chip. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I'm pretty much run things right now. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. I'm Wraith. I'm not like everyone else. I like nice people. And loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time, but things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observation, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose just to not take part. Why do I resonate with Spirit so much? Hold up. Jeez, it's like she's downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh, I mean... her lore, though! Oh no, wait. I remember my Spirit story now, and it's almost exactly what happened. Yeah! That was right, narrator. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's a lot of fun to be had on this island, along with a lot of love. Seriously, though. Huntress, when are you giving me my uppies? When? Yeah, there it is. You know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not literally a ghost. I can create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Dang, she can read me twice on Sunday? Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting? You can carry me like a sack of potatoes for all I care? That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me, I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise we'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat dock nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, and the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, and beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? We're gonna go get our uppies from Huntress Mommy. I hate that I interrupted your game. You should finish it. Yay, I love playing outdoors. I also love meeting new people. I also love to bring them home to play. I'm sort of a big kid at heart. Obviously you are too. I like you already. I hate people who are too serious. They ruin everything. Well, they do if you don't handle them swiftly. I love that Claudette and Dwight are just here. Hold on. Just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activity coordinators. They're also cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. Why are they handling the jobs? They're the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murder Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. That was like some type of like magical girl sound clip. None of the others survived. Ahem, survived the interview process, I mean. Hence, why we shall hereforth refer to them as survivors with the capital S. These two have worked here for a long time, so very long. I actually don't know how long it's been. The funny part is they actually did introduce all the outfits into Dead by Daylight. So all the outfits that you saw there on the beach, they have them in-game. Sorry, anyways, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible. And don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you can do is help us get off this island. Dwight! Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator? Yes, something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start mentioning something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off the island, though. Alright, yes, it's true. He was. He just meant that he wants to get to other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It has a much fancier accommodations than this island. One of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Don't quite have the charms that this island has. So, trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all the money that comes from a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On the island, your decisions matter mostly. When I agree with them, not like the other island. So what'll it be? Let's go play volleyball. Wow, it's so exciting to have someone else into the athletics on the island. Spirit and Wraith are so boring, and Traptor is so predictable. Relying on brute strength to win games, he has no respect at all for the grace and skill. Thank goodness you didn't choose the yacht. What kind of person wants to sit and be a sitting duck in the middle of an open ocean? You're just asking for a sneak attack from an elk. Do elks swim? Wonder how long it would take for her to bring up an elk attack. Game starting up again. Make sure you're watching close. He's really something, huh? Elk don't swim. Live in the forest long enough and you'll see an elk swim, believe you me. Cheer for me, cute stuff. The killer resumes their pace on the volleyball court and resumes the match that they're playing before you arrive. Okay, I just bought this game! This is on a Halloween sale! I like this though a lot more. This is actually really cute. Thick Axe Mommy was undeniable. Fancy lemonade? I see you working up a thirst, eyeing those bouncy buns playing volleyball. Oh, that hands you a lemonade. Oh, so fresh, so tart. She leans in and whispers in your ear. Who would you bet on to win? Who's the MVP of your little heart? You're nervous. You don't want any killers to hear you talking about them. Or not talking about them. If they're not into that sort of thing. Just pick someone, please. It's not like we got all day, night, week, month, year, lifetime, eternity, or anything. Who put sand in that guy's shorts? Sheesh. Okay, I think, Huntress? Oh shoot, Huntress overheard you. Haha, you got your eye on me? I'm flattered that you think that I'm good, but honestly, I'm a little annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. Usually I'm so sneaky that you can barely see me at all. Huntress is totally kicking my butt, correct answer. I'm allowed to support the other people on this island, right? Oh jeez. I have no idea what the rules are here. Are there even rules? I should have stated my secret Larry. My secret Larry. Wow, what a game. It's a tie. Can there even be a tie in volleyball? No one knows since this is everyone's first time playing. These killers don't usually have time for team sports amidst their busy schedule of brutally tearing survivors to shreds. Hey, is Claudette crying? Are you okay, Claudette? Probably just shedding a tear for her lost fellow survivors. You know, this resort has four employees when it opened. It's nothing, I'm totally fine. Whatever you say, boss. Oh look, the killers have dispersed and are all cooling down in their own way. Fury is reading a novel, Trapper is stretching essentially in between chainsaw curls. Wraith is standing there on the beach desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him up. And Huntress is doing some target practice with her bloodied hatchet. You feel a nudge. Dwight is looking at you expectantly. You should really make a move. Life is short. You could get snuffed out at any time of day. Carpe diem. Carpe PM. Carpe now get 'em. Or now go ahead. Chat one of them up. Carp and denim. Fish and pants. So, which killer has caught your eye? You head over to Huntress. After all, this whole sporty hangout thing was her idea. Might as well see how she's doing. You're really great out there. Where'd you learn to move like that? Whose move? My moves? Those moves? They're nothing. Huntress blushes a bit beneath her mask. It's cute on cute, if you ask me. Sometimes you gotta look past some bloodstains. Do you? A lot of men have run for their lives in my presence. You really learn a lot about what human body is capable of in those types of scenarios. I love to exercise. In a way, we're all running for our lives when we keep in shape. I guess I've never thought of fitness in that way. Maybe it's time to start. You never know who's coming for you. Through the bushes as fast as they can, held forward by hunger, desperation, or just plain old boredom. Doesn't seem like boredom is going to be your problem, surrounded by all these characters. Survival, on the other hand? You're gonna need to compensate for your lack of killer instincts. What's your style? Imagination. What I lack in fitness, I try to make up for imagination. I like to make up little games for myself to play. My imagination is very vivid. I can imagine the two of us panting, sweating, our clothes torn. I'm with you. Our hands gripping the sheer face of a cliff's rock as... What? As we climb? Not exactly where I was going, but sure. Up a cavern entrance, a dark cave, slick with dew shimmering in moonlight. I'm back with you. A pack of wolves await us, friends, enemies, dinners. We look into each other's eyes and then back at the wolves and together we all howl. Oh! I'm sorry, I tried. I really, really tried. It sure sounds exciting. My blood is pumping just thinking about it. Come on, everyone. The fun and games can't be over already. I get it, I get it. Volleyball. Not ruthless enough. Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. She said it. She said one of her perks. It's time to see if our friends here had the hunter's instinct. I saw you surveying me like prey on the volleyball court, Velmesh. Huntress waves a bloody axe in the air. You step back nervously before you realize she's not waving it at you, she's handing it to you. Don't worry, I got several of those. You gave me her hatchet? Aww. It's important to hone your skills, especially when you're in a new place, where threats may lurk around every corner. You need to make sure that you are the biggest threat of all. Just don't aim those things at me. You can't even see me. Minigames consist of two parts, a top and a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. At the bottom, your target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Okay. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer where the target to win. To achieve perfect succession, landed on the start of the target area, not the end. Okay. I think I'm ready. Ah, dang it. Not bad. Yeah, perfect. Ah, dang it. Dang it. You missed completely. There's more to this game than you thought than just reading? Is that really in the little achievement? I'm impressed. A worthy opponent. I only got like 2. What do you mean I'm a worthy opponent? I'm not a worthy opponent. I mean, it could have been better, but who's keeping score? For the record, I am. You got 5 points. As a narrator, gotta be like this. Hatchet throwing? Cool, I guess. I like stabbing. Be a bit more up and close and personal. Somewhere a loud horn blows and the survivors snap into action. Time's up! You heard him. Get to the next activity! Seems like the next activity is... real time? How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? You know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talk. You arrive at a cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What are you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet? This ain't some kind of prestigious fantasy epic that you thought you'd find on cable. Maybe I want that. White and Claw to usher you to a seat, but there's limited seating directly around you. Oh. Oh great, terrific. It seems like that everyone wants you to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Trickster? Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprise? Yeah, well, I don't call him the expected stir. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds or killers. My whole shtick gets a little flushed. Hey there, you're looking good, Domash, real good. And you literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this, they can't even fit around the screen at the same time. You're probably thinking there was an error, but it's not. It's completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. An unidentified ghost. I'm actually kind of curious. I haven't actually caught this. Hold on. Pokey patch. I don't know what the heck that is. Okay, do I know? Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them sit opposite side you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone's seated, we can begin. Tonight's meal is prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We really hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. You didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply cannot divulge. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. But you know, considering what you've been up to, who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts, and you need to murder something to eat its meat, so that's like, it's technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping, let's eat. Hey Vilmesh, what are you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know. When you look closely at the spit, you spot definitely what appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. We're eating a survivor? Hi, Ivy. Yeah, we're playing a dating sim right now. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. And we do literally everything on the island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meat. Wow, he's right for a change. As I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. This is what I live for? First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like you're from a completely different historical eras. Second, I can handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Ugh, you two in your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough, grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obs. The hell it is! I'll show you both of my katana and send you to actual hell if you like. Please, stop. Please, I hate it when we fight. Or talk. Or even look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azeroth. Right, instead of slicing it up, you can just club it to death, or second death. Give a mesh. I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve Felix. I mean dinner. Felix! Oh! 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 Rating Felix! Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 hours straight. What? No. Doesn't matter which one it is. When they're done, they'll take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value of maintaining your tools. This is insufferable. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. It's quite strange, because like most horror movie settings, it's covered in rust. Hey, why don't you just let me cover up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to go cold. We hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. This minigame consists of 2 parts. Oh god. Okay. Alright, let's go. Perfect. Yeah, perfect again. Oh fuck. Yeah! Damn it, I missed. Not bad. You missed completely? That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the mask killers while they eat, which involves lifting their mask and shoving food behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't eat. He's the only one who seems to be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. Come on, we're trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Blood and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. At least they're lifting their mask. This isn't only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Garrett, why aren't you hungry? The 2 best things about being dead is not having to eat. It's only one thing. Think about it, Vilmesh. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. If I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed that I'm mostly a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep the cut in my abdomen is? I don't think the digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse, as they're staring at you, you're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? Look at that seagull! Wow, you ever seen a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyways, what were we talking about? Lame misdirection. Yeah, she's right, Velmesh. Pretty lame. Own who you are and never compromise. Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are and how you got here? Yes, you did. Poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal. And you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull... I don't want to eat Felix! Please! He had so much body hair! Oh! He was actually quite handsome too. Oh, he made a lot of good points. I swear, you're beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here! Oh, I don't want to eat Felix. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait, you haven't eaten. So you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out. Oh hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide, narrator to the narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about the characterization, but I'll allow it. Brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. The only thing you must do to survive is you have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, unless you follow the right path. Or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Ooh, excuse me. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. It's worse than death. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you are, am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even if from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious, I got it. Give it up on this. Ocean character, that's some quality early game storytelling. They are sassy with each other. You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Oh goodness, you're okay. Sometimes when I try and care for people, they have a way of ending up, less alive than when I started. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy, living person around. Usually I'm falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's head open with the hatchet. Or I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me. You feel nervous in her arms, not because maybe they're crushing a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful. But I was just gonna narrate that fact, not, you know, say it out loud as a single word, like some creep. I'm not a creep! Go away! Why are you like this, narrator? Beautiful, mask. Your bunny mask is quite gorgeous. Nice recovery, but now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did. You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store? Why is that the first thing? What the fuck? Be a doctor? Why is it that you kill people? Huntress sighs. You can practically see the memories flickering across her eyes, and she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. It was all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Own an Etsy store was the first thing. You can own an Etsy store. Even though the mask, you can see Huntress is blushing a bit. It seems that your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack? She offers you some jerky. Probably human jerky. But her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. I don't want human jerky. Do I just eat the jerky? I don't know what to do. But there's spices on it. But all it takes is one misfolded prion to kill me. And make me, like, into not coherent. I'm good. We're gonna decline. I'm vegetarian, thanks though. Huntress grunts in judgment. Humans are at the top of the food chain for a reason. Whoa, what's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip. Probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago. Who is definitely still alive and not at all dead. I don't believe the narrator. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge of advanced humaning? You know what? I'm just gonna go with the flow. You ain't hurting anybody putting that fucking hair clip on the bag of jerky. A bag of human jerky. Huntress is admittedly a little scary. Might be best not to correct her at this moment. What if she gets upset? She could probably kill you with nothing more than the very clip itself wielded as a blade in her nimble fingers. But honestly, would she even need the clip? Certainly, her bare hands are enough to get the job done. You take a gulp just thinking about how fragile your puny little neck is. Also, between the fainting human jerky and down probably dead girl's hair clip, you're feeling ready to get back to the group and have it lie down. Didn't you say that she's probably not dead? What do you mean? Good thing you wouldn't want that jerky to dry out. Hate to break this to you, but never mind. Just as things really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new dangers popped on the strange island. Only to find out it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend as each event as scheduled. Play sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activity. It is strictly slotted for after camp story time. At this rate, we would be late. Playing sick? No, I was... No time for excuses. Oh. There is. But that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, 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 go! Comes after the flirting. Hand-holding? I hope it's hand-holding. Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. Also, I forgot to tell you guys this. Thank you for the subs when I was in game and everything. My brain is frazzled from playing DBD. I just want to say that the artwork is so far. It's really good. We're definitely, or was it? We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you hasn't been sticking to the schedule. This means that we're behind time on evening activities. We only have time for one person to share one spooky nighttime story. It's one story, but story time is my favorite activity! This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh, great, we have to decide as a group. Never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head off clean. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize it's probably for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry, everyone. I think that they're talking about me. To be honest, I don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before. Even though it's taking some pressure off me, which is absolute dream come true, it is really fair to pick on the newbie. Seriously, has anything ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald, if you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me. I'll snap your neck off so quick, I'll drown you in his blood. Cynthia, Fuss and Muss are back on. You two, I love to hack and slash and slice. What the fuck is this dialogue? We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. He actually got called nobody. Hold on. But we still gotta get this started on the story time. Who do you think should go? Ah, damn, that's a name. Please pick somebody quickly so this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. I mean, Huntress, come on. Huntress. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will you? Huntress steps up to tell her story. The campfire flickers in her faraway eyes. There's a village outside the deep, ominous redwood. No child dare step in the path of the threshold of thick trees in the brush that separates safety from the unknown. Grown men that ventured into it often never returned, and the sounds that echoed out into the village were something inhuman. The woman of the town was told a story to the young children, hoping that it would be enough to dissuade them from the curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. They told the creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful. Her voice the last relic of humanity. It lulls all who hears into her domain. Not precocious child, nor fierce soldiers can escape once they're in her clutches. Those who have seen her, she wears a mask of hair stained with blood. So many poor souls. The hatchet she wields has been brought down brutally on the skull of so many unsuspecting hunters. Night doesn't end there. For what do hungry beasts do in the frigid winters with nothing but hunter meat to live off of? It is said that the Huntress, as the villagers call her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girl she came across in the forest. Instead, they suffered even a worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she'd bring them back with her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She'd wrap a tight cord around their necks and affix them to the wall. That way they'd be warm. That way they'd be out of harm's way. The Huntress would even bring the girls presents. Toys she pulled from other bodies, masks she fashioned out of things from the cottage, and little dolls made of grass and twigs. But these toys did nothing to quell the children's fears. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation, dehydration. For all her good intentions, the Huntress had never learned how to care for a human child. You see a tear creep down from underneath the Huntress's mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice that ever you heard fills the air. Sleep, my darling tiny one, tucked within your bed so tight. Else the old grey wolf will come and grab you by your side. There's a brief moment of silence when you feel the need to contribute to this stirring moment. You stand up and clap once. Then, after a beat again, slowly build up a dramatic group clap. Grace stands up next to you and claps. No one else does. You're clapping. It lacks energy. You must be tired. Huntress isn't interested in whatever you're trying to do and walks on board! No! Please! I just want uppies! On that note, everyone decides it's bedtime to take a break and split up for a little bit, so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves, and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. Don't fumble the Huntress, I'm trying so hard. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all 7 seconds because Trickster shows up. And he's blaring his latest song. Are we for real? Are you here? Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. Of course, why wouldn't he? Why would he? I know that you've been hearing these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of the island don't want you to hear. I'm the ultimate catch on this island. The only lobster in the oceans of sardines. Damn it, it's been muted this whole time! I was like chuckling! Oh! Sorry, anyways. It's a little chilly, and your bare shoulders must be freezing. I forgot that I was coughing, my bad. Fell with the mute. Thank you for letting me know. It's a little chilly and your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, eh? We hate to intrude on whatever smooth moves you're about to unveil themselves. But it's time for bed. Usually nighttime is when I do my best hunting. But after a day like today, even I'm pretty tuckered out. Will I see you tomorrow, Vamesh? What the actual fuck is this? What do you mean? It is Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim. Why the block? Only if I don't see you first. You make a cute little bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow you shooting at her in her teeth. And she did then bites down hard, snapping it in half. At least you think that's what she's doing. Kinda hard to tell. Good night, my little snack. I'm her little snack. I looked at my phone, saw you were live with DBD, went, ah shit, here we go again. And it was surprised when I see this. I got into DBD, I got a little tired of DBD after, like, Survivor. I'm sure that wasn't in reference to actually eating you. I guess that's the face I'm making though. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Also, are you feeling better, Potato? Looking into the cracked embers, you think about the Huntress story of the half-human beast that abducted all those innocent children, in an attempt to save them from what led them to their doom. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on the island? Is this your salvation, or will it be your demise? Meh. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. Make sure you hydrate a lot, too. Before you dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. Now their familiar, creepy smile is stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that, lit by firelight. You must apologize for our accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're gonna make sure you're comfortable. Or die trying. They hand a pillow and a blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try keeping the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the type to be told types you want to rob of their beauty sleep. Are we really doing this again? Really? As you relax, look to the fire. The radio begins to buzz and flicker. You examine and decide you might have to adjust the dial and fix it. Oh god. Oh god. Let's see what's on the radio station. No matter how many times you listen to that thing, you can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon by your side as you lay by the fire? Huntress, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Huntress appears in an instant. You didn't really hear her coming. She's more than happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. What is that? If a Soviet lullaby doesn't work, the special mushroom tea has always done the trick. When I'm not coating the blade with my hatchet in it to appease the passing of my victims, I'm steeping in a piping hot mug of water. Try it. Why is that chipped? You do? Finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You keep trying to close your eyes, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't be as spooky, but now that you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, this one is still undeniably odd. Lastan screaming at you, why are you betraying me? Really worked up a sweat watching those killers toss the ball around, huh? But it hurts so much to splash around in some cool ocean waves afterwards. I'm just saying, I'm out here, you know. You wake suddenly to see someone looming over you. When you wake up, you find Spirit sitting beside you, reading a worn paperback. Oh hey, what? Shh. She clearly hasn't noticed, or has noticed that you're awake. But she hasn't actually looked at you. Seems like she's pretty focused on the book. Shh. Seems like forever as she stares into the page finally before shutting the book and setting it down. Oh! You're awake. Yeah, never mind. I saw you with the Huntress right before the bedtime. I wouldn't tell you how to live your life, but if you ask me, you could do a lot better. It's completely by accident I even saw them over here. It's not like I was looking out for you or anything. This is simply the best reading light, and the text in my book is very, very fine print, so it's tough to read in the dark. Don't get the wrong idea. You and I are obviously minding our own business types, not phoning lookout for each other as an excuse for being nosy types. Well, since you're here and I'm here, maybe we've got other things in common. Who knows? If we spend a little bit of time together tomorrow, we might find that out. I don't know. We get along, and by get along I mean simply exist, or exist simply, and comfortably without feeling any burning desires to assassinate the other person. Or not. Whatever. I don't even care. Bye. Good night and sweet dreams to you too, I guess. Finally. Alone. For real this time. Maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. How would I be poisoned? Fuck? Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't... Oh, jeez. It is. It's one of those reality shows confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to a camera. I think today really went well. There's some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent, that didn't end in bloodshed or ultimate untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. What? Okay. So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say it? Oh, I do? Attractive, mysterious. I don't know that many words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was scared by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my sarafan. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer is, or newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down easy. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think he knows more than he's letting about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit's just screaming all the time. Major buzzkill, and... Crapper? Where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human. I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think I might be missing out on something huge, or some huge part of this thing called life. This is weird. I don't care enough to kill this person, but if anyone else wants to, I don't care enough to stop them. Might just have to kill Dwight to feel anything again. Dwight, no, run! Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself, or really, invest in something that might hurt me. So, well, I don't know. Maybe we'll just have to see where it goes. Or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what will happen. I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Love me if I can't love myself. True words have never been spoken, Grace. You know, I think I learned a lot about myself today. I always thought I was doomed to be alone for eternity. Only my creeping desire for revenge to keep company. And how I know it. Still alive, you survived your first day. As far as accomplishment goes... Hold on. What did it say? As far as accomplishment goes, this certainly is one of them. You open your eyes. The sun is shining... I'm going to save this real quick. The sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great. Fully well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire, but woke up several yards down the beach. Huntress carried me? Wait, are you on vacation? Trial run, so you're getting the hang of it. Or... so you think. Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Boy, Trickster! Why are you here? Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe, starting this incredible day off right. Why is there a death cloud coming from that? Hello? Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. No, he's actually in the game. He's supposed to be like a K-pop killer. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today's an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. But why is he a JoJo's character? I don't know. I just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. You want to ask him how to reach the other island? Now is that... Never mind, he left. Well, at least he brought you a cup of Wait, no, don't drink that! What the hell was that? I don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. He definitely didn't get the name because he brings people a drink so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee. And I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, or torturing you yet. What? What the fuck? This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you give a 5 out of 5 or a 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to. Not an eternal prison of pain. And please, make sure you leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. We'll see about this. Just trust me. I'm looking out for you. So can we please move on? Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not a parliament, and the fours do not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking about graves, I'd like to say something. Something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, I'm not saying it is. Even if a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, thumbs up review if it was crafted with love and or the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into this place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent. Whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations is not easy to do. Sometimes there's some small bugs or instances but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection's always overrated, and the universe is filled with mysteries. Oh, I really skipped that. Ooh. I can go back? I cannot go back. It is not one of those games. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as a part of the creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not to be overly critical of them. Are you trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh sure, they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, Velmesh. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yes, I've been having a really lovely time. I am not suspicious there's the no option. Why is this? You know what? Let's see what this happens. Yes, I am not at all suspicious. There's a no option here. What an encouraging response. We're so glad you're not suspicious. Hey, Claudette, maybe Velmesh isn't suspicious because they figured out that they're actually doing here. 0 chance. They're still clicking. Even right now, to see how you'll respond. Hey, look at that. Yeah, they don't know a thing. It doesn't matter though, Velmesh. We're so happy to hear that you're having fun. I didn't say I was having fun. We're all having fun, Velmesh. Did you hear us? We're all having fun! We need to ask you one more question, though. We all have signed away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparaging agreement? No. No, I will not say anything negative about this island. You have my word, I, Velmesh, agree with the terms of this non-verbal contract. What is this? I said no, I wasn't gonna sign that. What the fuck? Perfect. Delightful. Excellent. Yes, yes. Hey, Velmesh, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. This place to leave that is in positive review because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews on games. Or resorts like this. You have no choice, no matter. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance with the grumbling I hear from your belly that can only mean one thing. Breakfast. Are we still eating Felix? Oh god, we're still eating Felix. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon and so much for maintaining the beach bods. We're all half naked on a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers only get you so far. Even killers have to watch their sodium intake. What the? You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through a puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful, mysterious island. What? What did I just read? It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I can't imagine if you can make me angrier today than you did yesterday. But I hope you really do. I really, really hope you do. And unrelated. Anyone else see where I left my cleaver? Just kidding, I always know where my cleaver is. Well then, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope. Now Huntress steps up talking about her feelings. I feel a stirring inside my animal heart. Something I've never felt before. It's almost like the feeling right before I go for the kill. Softer and warmer. Sounds like it could be love. Or maybe indigestion from all that raw beef you just ate last night. Well, that sure must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast too. Just like that, here comes Spirit. If I look especially well rested this morning, it's because I slept well. Or it's not because I slept well. As you know, I'm much too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again. But because you all really left me alone yesterday to be my best not constantly annoyed self. And I thank you for that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going back to quietly resenting being trapped here with all of you. All looking cute doing so. Guessing Wraith had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of the group. Ah, perfect, here he is. Take us home, Wraith. Oh hey, that was fun yesterday, huh? Yeah, I mean, not too much fun, but that would be weird, but a good amount of fun. Now they're looking at you, expecting, what are you supposed to stand up and explain yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep him wanting more. You're getting good at this game. It's actually true to life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast. But so be it. Ah, breakfast. You head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. Hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Well, yeah. I guess that is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these four fine killers, but it seems like the person I'm getting to know most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind. Seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from the beach behind the pool shed. No. Stick in there. A little more. Oh yes, that's it. How does that feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Even the narrator's uncomfortable! What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? I want you to take that and put it right in there. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that. Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea these two do whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know that you're close by and can hear everything. Oh, wow! Look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on the chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it. Oh, come on. A little privacy, please. Why is Panda and Claudette has a crazed look in her eye? Sorry, I didn't know what else to let you know I was here. And that I could hear you. Well, you know... Know what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing... I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like, fun? You think two people are trying to find new ways to kill each other in desperation to search to make their own death permanent is fun? Whoops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping we stab each other just in the right spot so we won't get resurrected. Well, that does actually happen in Dead by Daylight. I come to believe that the key is to finding the exact place where you need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Do you actually think we were me and Dwight? You don't have to laugh that hard, they get it. Oh my god, she won't stop laughing! My life is a nightmare and yet it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all the entry runes. Over 5 minutes is up anyways. Good luck, Vilmesh. You're gonna need it. Hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. They both are a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. A cragmedy? What the fuck? Shut up, I like it. Anyways, where were we? Oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was in short a lot. So far, today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicating to achieving a true, centered self of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. Oh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? Oh my god, Ocean, what the fuck? Aside from the disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you. No, it's not a tree at all, it's... Go away, trickster! Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone kept getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's that about? Some force kind of checking with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kinda lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon. Or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You see my abs, by the way? Maybe you can see them later in private on stage on the other island. You know, IP Island. Where all the Hollywood celebs hang out if you play your cards right. I can give you a private show. Catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing, you gotta give him that. And that blow-up bag? Threatening but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath just like the rest of them. You gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends just because we had a little talk about doing a little talk and it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. I've never met a game that literally puts you in your place again over and over. What the actual fuck? Okay, now that guy's gone, we got some ground rules established that we're definitely not gonna abide by. But it's time to lay back. Take some deep, slow breaths and... Nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. I feel like I'm the narrator. What is this case? Let's see who it is this time. Ah, yes, Huntress. That makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us there. Doesn't that sound intriguing? Immediately, a flood of worry floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic? Bring your swimsuit? A pocket knife? You decide to bring as much as you can. You have to make a run for it at some point. You should be prepared. But of course, you washed up on the island with nothing but the clothes on your back. So you've got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? I mean, they call her Huntress, not the Hugstress. They could call her the Hugstress. I wouldn't mind hugging her. Look at this towering goddess trying to form a sentence when suddenly, before you can decide whether to go off with her, the Wraith interjects. I don't usually do this, but I had a dream about you last night, and yeah, I mean, like, not a weird dream, but, like, I don't know. I wanted to tell you about it. You want to maybe hang out with me today? Why am I so bad at this? No worries if not. I guess Huntress seemed pretty great too. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. If I had to face these two off, who would win? I feel like Huntress would still win, because all she has to do is find Ray's shadow and actually just smack him with their hatchet. And then die a horrible, wretched, writhing death after drinking, because if the lemons were poisoned all along... What do you mean the lemons were poisoned all along? Sorry, this island really got me tilted. What is that look? I'm sorry. Holy shit, why is the dialogue like this? So who will be? It's gonna be Huntress. I gotta go with Huntress. Wee! Forest friend, is that blood on your mask or are you just happy to see me? You and the Huntress make your way to the secluded beach house. Why does this look like her home? Your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look up. It thrums is a real word. I swear. Are these nerves of excitement or terror? Isn't it fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying? I don't know. I just don't know. Yes? No? Huntress is quite as a mess as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat, all muscles and silent leaps across a thorny brush. She suddenly halts and you crash into her. Having been so desperate to try and keep up, you follow her gaze and realize that you've arrived. A cabin in the woods, obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories, and you come here willingly with a fearsome killer. Good job. Cabin is cozy, but something seems off about it. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. Huntress stares at you through her bunny mask, honking her head to the side as if you're trying to gauge your reaction to her hideaway. Are you gonna invite me inside? Why? Do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? No. Oh. Is it just me, or did Huntress seem a little disappointed? Didn't peg her for a lover with a fang. But hey, I don't judge. You do judge! You judge all the fucking time, narrator! Get out of here! Come on, let's explore. You follow her inside. It's creepy, rickety, and definitely not up to code, but it has a certain homey charm. You're quite the decorator. She blushes. Indeed she is. A chandelier made of bones hangs delicately in the foyer ceiling. A collection of trinket lines the mantle. Something tells me that the people who once owned these things are not of the mortal coil anymore. Could you be Huntress's next victim? The thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection? It's so much. I could learn to like this. I could learn to like this! Oh. It's a lot of bones. You know what? I could learn to like this. The whole place is quite tactile. There's so much to look at. The organized chaos makes me want to craft things with my hands. I knew you'd like it here. You have the eye of someone who appreciates the fine stolen things. Oh god. I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We could find so much more goodies on the island. But first, what do you think of the other killers on the island? I mean, Trickster is pretty out there, but everyone seems to like... seems like they're having interesting backstories and whatnot. A little gossip, huh? What are you playing at, Velmesh? Huntress considers this for a beat. She seems to have two modes, thoughtful and explosive, and you hope never to be in the splash zone when the explosive part emerges. Why? Are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on the termite-infested floor and falls into your arms. You're not mad about it, but before you have the time to enjoy taking in this moment... What the heck? Oh no, it's an attack! A horde of killer crabs invade through the crevices of the poorly constructed cabin. They race at you and Huntress in swarms, clacking their razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly. What will you do? I don't even know what that is! Shield Huntress? You reach out and grab a shashka off the wall. Being highly educated person that you are, definitely, you know what that shashka is word, not for umbrella. or a can of cola, or something else like that. Back to back with Huntress, you both hack away the attacking crustaceans. You manage to slay the majority of the crabs. The ones you might miss go scurrying away back into their hidey holes. Huntress turns to you with a gaze that's full of love, horror, passion, and intrigue. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing this feeling. Is she nervous? Huntress sits down on the wicker couch and begins to clean the guts off of her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. They're just happy to not be the source of what she's wiping off. Or you're just happy. Looks like you're having a crab for dinner. She doesn't smile at your joke. She has the ponderous look on her face again. You join her on the couch. And sometimes those near-death experiences really get me thinking about what I want in life. I think I'd really want to start a family one day. How about you? Of course. I love kids. Love to be a parent one day. Huntress smiles. I love my dear mother so much. I can't wait to have that sort of special relationship with my daughter one day. Teach her everything I know. And I won't be killed by some horrible elk. What were you like as a kid? You try imagining the giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat wondering about the forest. Huntress chuckles, her laugh quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive, then went back to the cottage, and Mother would tell me stories. We drink tea and imagine life far away from the woods, somewhere like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she's always wanted from me, but since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm, as everyone is so attractive. Like thirst traps galore. But don't you get the feeling that something is coming for us? Oh no, she's onto you. What? Onto you about what? Swirling memories rush through your head. Nightmares, visions of dark clouds, Claudette and Dwight's vacant stares that belie some sort of hypnosis. Quick, validate her theory and try to push it off. Totally. I think you're onto something. What do you know? How long have you been here? Do you remember anything about why we might be here? I've been having these dreams, seeing things. I think we're all serving some greater purpose here. Huntress reveals a strange object that she stole from the nearest stage where Trickster performs. There's some strange symbol on it. Oh, hey! Truthfully, it doesn't seem that strange to you. It's a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. She hands it over to you, but before she can explain her theory, Claudette and Dwight burst in on you to interrupt. We have a dramatic announcement. It needs to happen back at the beach. Okay, I guess we're getting yanked away. You arrive at the beach and realize that you were set up. There's no big announcement after all. What we have here is a good old-fashioned rivalry. It's true. Excellent, like the voice that we cannot hear, and certainly aren't referencing, says. You're focused on interrupting your lovely date by another killer. They're here and ready to make you an offer of love you won't be able to deny. Trapper emerges from the water in slow motion. He's pure thirst. He's Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of CQ. manliness brought to life. Oh my god. Also, was he holding his breath in there the whole time waiting for his cue? That's commitment to a bit if I've ever seen it. Heard you spent the day in a quaint cottage. That's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each continent? Yeah, I'm including Antarctica. I'm really, really rich. Think of how cozy we can get in the snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those pools that's half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm and throughout. That way you can kill a mama polar bear from the outside while watching her cubs cry over the body from the inside. What is this? What? Wow, Trapper is a real deal. And by real, I mean really, and by deal, I mean evil. Well, that went south real quick. Plus, you really want to hunt for your food for the rest of your life? With me, you'll get it both ways. Savagery and someone who cleans up after you. Sounds nice? I mean, it does sound promising. I can clean up after myself. As if. That life isn't for me, bro. Look, if you ain't Huntress and you ain't lifting me up, I'm sure you could lift me up if you wanted to. I'm very impressed you can speak with implied quotation marks. Very cool! This guy is a total douche nozzle. Try hard much. He's like the turn of the century Pacific Northwest version of a Wall Street bro. Trust me and trust. Oh god. I just wasn't expecting the dialogue to be this way. Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder. You wouldn't go with him if you were brandishing a cleaver at you. Oh shit, he is. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm into the quieter lifestyle. I relish my independence and don't need someone to wipe my butt for me. Run back to the huge arms of Huntress. She hugs you tight. So tight you think you feel the life leaving your body just for a moment, but it hurts so good. You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their total honest opinion, even if that opinion makes me want to carve out their liver. But in the butt wiping comment? That's not what I meant by clean up after you, but I'm hiring someone to do that for me at the moment I get home. Trapper leaves and you turn to Huntress, walking in slow motion back to the water. It's pretty weird. You're just gonna stay there all night? Shall we continue our date? Yes, we should. Huntress leads you back to her cabin. You thought you'd remembered the way, but it's like the forest has completely changed. Nothing is familiar. Better not get lost out here. Can you believe that guy? Classic Trapper pulling a move like that. I'm so glad you chose me, though. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet. She winks at a bunny-masked eye and scoops you up onto her back. She gave me uppies! Huntress runs to the woods with you piggyback riding her! The wind ruffles your hair. Animals clear a path for the mighty woodswoman as she races by like the lead from that famous teen vampire drama in that one scene where he calls her like a spider monkey. Huntress doesn't call you that. Oh my god. What is this dialogue? Snugs, oh my goodness. I love you so much too. If you guys have not checked out the wonderful Snugs 3, please go check her out. She's amazing. She streams a variety of games. Last night she was playing Devour. I think she's still playing Devour. I'm not sure today. But she does play Dead by Daylight and a variety of other games. If you're also into Fortnite, go check her out too. Amazing. Oh my gosh. What is the dialogue in this? Hi Rusty, here for the dialogue and here for your face. You look lovely today. Thank you. How are you doing? Also, if you guys have not checked out Rusty, she is an amazing streamer. She streams a variety of games. She plays a lot of story-based games, so if you're into story-based games, please go check her out. Recently, she has revisited Night City in Cyberpunk 2077, so please, please, go see her channel. She has a lot of fun things on there. Plus, she does a really fun Dobby dance that you could actually pay for in channel points, but it's worth it. It is worth it, in my opinion. Or shower thoughts. Shower thoughts are great. I did clip you, I think, in one of your shower thoughts, which was kind of funny because considering I think last time I clipped you, we were talking about urinals and how you were just like, someone had to actually just come up to a sink and said, why not? And I'm just like, oh my goodness, what? I'm good, friend. Hope you're having a great day. I am having a great day. Happy Halloween, guys. Hope you're having a wonderful Halloween. I have candy nearby, but I'm scared of my candy right now. I have another Sour Punch Straw, but I don't know if it's also watermelon. Whee! Eventually, she gently lowers you to the ground, and you take in your surroundings. A wooded clearing in the forest. Huntress prances about like a deer in the meadow. I like to come here sometimes to clear my head and hack up a few cute woodland creatures. Foxes are my favorite things to slaughter. I think that they're so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just assholes, great with hot sauce. Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find the source, crouched down low like an animal. Now you're alone in the middle of the forest. Which way did you come from again? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. Hip thrust for the win. I saw that. It was great. I mean, pee in a sink if I were taller. I think I lost my shit when you said that you were okay to you would bat squat over one, and I was just like, I can't unimagine you bat squatting now. A melodious voice floats through the air, landing upon your ears like syrup honey. Come find me. What? Found her. Perfect. Fuck. Not bad. Not bad. Oh god. Damn it. Tag. You bop Huntress on the shoulder when you find her. She high-fives you. You're trying to date this young lady or just bro down all day? What is with you, narrator? Why can't we have our fun? You're so good at hiding. I'm having a massive blast. Thanks. They say it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Are you literally trying to like point out my DBD hours? Because I don't have 10,000 hours. I only got 1,000. I got 9,000 more. Hey, they do say that. That was fun, huh? I keep trying to reflex and have a good time, but that's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens. What about we let our pants down totally? Like what? Sometimes I find young girls in the woods, little perfect angels that need my protection, but if I turn my back for a moment, they wind up dying. That got dark. Why do you feel like Huntress wouldn't admit this to just anyone? Oh look! Claudette and Dwight are back. Okay, we swear we are here for a good reason this time. Yeah, no one is manipulating us this time. It's time for dinner. Come get some grub. God, are we eating Felix again? I don't want to eat Felix again. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. And that's not just from the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer? No, you're really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry. I'll keep your dirty little secrets. No, you won't. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Oh god, Trickster. Wraith is here too. We're not going to be doing the gag where they all cram on one screen at the same time again. So just believe me, they're all here. And they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being careful to not offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these four are actually falling for you. No. Because of your personality. Because, you know, you just met them yesterday. Avarice and Spirit seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart. She throws caution to the winds and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least love killer on Murderer's Island. But hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we could do. And heaven knows they won't do any better than that. God damn this writing. Clearly I need to do a little bit more to be part of this group, or be alone forever. Hi Richie, how are you? You guys should go check out the Richie Vargas if you guys have a moment. They play a variety of games, however they do play DVD Power Wash Simulator. Feel free to check out their content. How are you doing today? However, I don't eat. I like being alone. I take all that back. I don't care what this group has for dinner, as long as we start with the shrimp cocktail. I saw a movie once where these ghosts turned shrimp cocktails into haunted synchronized dancing, and I'm still working on how they did that. I mean, beetle? I'm gonna stop them from saying it! Beetle shrimp? The most rare and delicious type of shrimp? Beetle shrimp. Is that a new species? Because I've hunted so many beetles and many shrimp, but I've never heard of a beetle shrimp. Of course you haven't. Like Spirit says, they've got hypnotic power. Anyone who sees them soon forgets. Also, something to do with dancing? I was getting back into streaming, but I've been sick for the last few days. Oh no. I hope that you hydrate, take a lot of vitamins, get some rest. I think the season's getting like rough for everyone because it's getting cold out too. I wasn't gonna say anything that dumb. No, I was gonna say, achoo! Excuse you, Lamesh, were you? Now, what were you saying, Trapper? You've done all you can. I appreciate it. I'm gonna have to narrate us out of this somehow. Hold on, are you afraid we might accidentally recite some spell and conjure a ghost? Because I hate to break it to you, but it's a little late for that. And then A giant osprey swooped down and dropped several heads on the table, distracting everyone. Trapper! Yeah, I've never seen this particular severed head before. But this time I'm being honest. Sorry, not my finest work, but something had to be done. We've got to be careful about which cultural references we get mixed up with, is all. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You had an interesting day, that's for sure. But how will you describe it to others? Say too much or too little, it could affect your standing in the group. Okay, but just don't sit there and say nothing. Nothing is not an option. Joke about having kids? Oh, you're brushing with death. The day was nuts. We went to Huntress's secret cabin and the killer crabs attacked us. It's true. I fell asleep tonight to the delicious sounds of crunching crustaceans. Hi, Kuma. How are you? You guys have not checked out my good friend Katakuma TV. Please, go check them out. They are a variety streamer. They stream lots of games, but I think that they've been streaming mostly in the mornings. My schedule's been kind of like really messed up, so like I think I saw you last week or the week before you were streaming. How have you been? It's been so long, Kuma. You know, the Bridge of Spirits. Oh, how was that game? It looks interesting. That would never happen on my yacht. I grind them up. Much more satisfying way to kill crabs. At least those kinds of crabs. I have a little comb for the other kind. Oh, he's talking about lice. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now. And they're all very tired. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica. Not a charming parody of a dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. You're much too kind. My schedule is something. Thank you so much. It really has been. I'm so happy to see you. Aww, thank you, Kuma. I'm loving Kina. Definitely recommend. Okay, I'll have to check it out then. Bony appetite. Don't you mean bon? No, almost everything we serve has a lot of bones. Even the vegetables. It's impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back and clean up the table. They linger around as you pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the plate. What would you like to say to the servants? Thank them. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. Everyone, if you'd please be so kind to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen. Something that will change everything. You can go willingly or unwillingly. You have a choice. Or you have no choice. Tough cookies. You have a choice in how you said that, dweeb? Yes, I immediately read how I did. Good, something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire. I mean, not my eyes, because of childhood trauma involving fire. And finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit. If only to get away from Wraith's complaining. Ooh. You take a seat in a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for other killers to take their place, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think? Are they allowed to simply place their thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here. So nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh cool, now everyone's looking at you. So, you know, do something. But why? Should I pick someone to tell a story, or should I play charades? Boggle. We were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Face points his spine and a skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoot lasers? Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. I know the fire is right here. Maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend that it's not here and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Bilmesh was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Fine, I'll tell a story. Sure, I'm game to tell a story. Hi, Poodles, how are you? You guys have not heard of the amazing Poodles. Please, check out this content. He's been playing a bit of spooky games, Phasmophobia, but he does actually play story-based games too. He plays a lot of Stardew Valley, so please feel free to check him out. Yes, happy Halloween. I hope it's a mystery. Oh god, Trickster, why are you here? Okay, so what type of story do you want us to tell? We could do... I don't know, a romance. I'll tell a romantic story. About two lovers who take poison together and die foaming at the mouth. Or about two strong hunters who meet when they're both trying to bludgeon the same wily Wolverine. Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college. He was hosting. She'd been dragged there by some friends. It could have been more different. And yet, as night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music. He took interest in her major, women's studies. They were married within 2 months. It's soon to, you know, if you can trust someone, do you think? Why are you dogging on my imaginary parents? They only fell in love with each other for 2 months. They should know how their life is gonna end in be in 2 months. You're absolutely right. It is a little soon though, realistically speaking. It's so sweet. Exactly. I learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with their partner. If a killer is agreeing with me, I don't know if I'm making the right choices. I don't know if I'm being okay. Granted, this makes sense why my choices would be so quick. This game is sexy. It really is on some levels. Everybody is a thirst trap. Love could spark from a mere look across the campfire. Now that you got your attention, each killer is fiercely attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit. Except for Trickster, who has wandered over to the bar and is loudly playing his own music on headphones to drown you out. Okay, that's not a very good story. I didn't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end it here. Who else would you like to hear for a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer to decide who might be the most entertaining. Sure, we'll go with Spirit. I suppose I could tell a story. I don't really want to, but anything I say is sure to be better than whatever you get out of anyone else in this group. Like all good stories, I stole this one from someone in the past who is dead. We can't do anything about it. It's called The Bride. Technically, I suppose the fiancé. One winter, a young couple decided the next spring they would be married. The two were madly in love and couldn't wait for the snow to melt, so they could join in matrimony and then unite their souls forever, or for eternity. For the last bridal trends, they decided to have their wedding ceremony at the edge of the woods by a beautiful, shabby, chic farmhouse. Together, they spent months planning the details of the wedding. The two created invitations, figuring out seating arrangements, and tasted 100 cakes before settling on the perfect one. They chose Lily Koi. By the way, so fancy. When it came to figuring out the decorations, however, the bride, or fiancé, I guess, since she wasn't actually married yet, wanted to take the lead and set the style. After all, her boyfriend had been wearing cargo shorts and open-toed sandals for pretty much their entire relationship, so he was definitely not to be trusted. Having decided on such a lovely, natural setting for the ceremony, the fiancé decided that she would create a unique flower arrangement from the local wildflowers that's surrounded by the farmhouse. As soon as the sun rose on the first day of spring, she set off into the wood. Each day, she spent hours mapping out the best blooms that could be found, preparing them by herself. The morning of the wedding, so that they'd be at the height of their freshness and beauty. Enamored by the incredible variety of flowers in the woods, she surveyed the bride, or the fiancé, since they had not been married yet, became obsessed with knowing just how many there were, so that she could choose the absolute best. But the fateful morning of her big day finally came. Fiancé told her husband-to-be that she had one final errand before the wedding. Excited for the ceremony to come, she dressed in her beautiful white gown and set off to find through the woods to gather flowers. Treading carefully, she followed the route collecting only the best stems and collecting them in her basket. However, she came upon a familiar clearing, something that she was not as she expected. Somehow it was more beautiful than it had ever been before, and just at the edge of her view, there was a new bush with blossoms so vibrant and colorful she became dizzy looking at it. The fiancé ignored her sudden spell and pressed ahead, scooping out flower after flower. And every time she did, she noticed that the further ahead and possibly even more beautiful blossoms. Carried by the sweet fragrance in the spring air, the bride, fiancé, crept farther and farther into the woods until she turned a corner, stepped over a mossy fallen tree trunk, and realized she had been here before. This wasn't the clearing she remembered, or at least not how she remembered it. The flowers were suddenly overripe and decaying and falling from their stems into festering moldy piles on the floor. Where the bees had been, now only flies buzzed. The scene of flowers had once intoxicated her, and the odor of mildew now made her sick. She turned and looked back. The path was dark. Into a shadowy glen she walked in and walked and walked. Today, as guests gathered at the farmhouse, the fiancé was nowhere to be seen. Her friends, family, and loves began to look for her. No avail. They searched the pasture and the tree line into the forest. There were no beautiful wildflowers or young lovers to be seen. Just old dead trees, trampled vines, and moss-covered rocks. Fiancé stayed fiancé for eternity, always wandering and looking for fresher blooms to clip, but never finding them. Distracted by the never-ending search for perfection, unable to see that you are loved for who you are. Out there all alone. I thought it was beautiful and sad. Just like someone we know. How was story time? A lot of people like to take hot pot shots at sequels, but I think good stories deserve a follow-up. When you think of an end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Oh my goodness, my throat. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off of any individual installment, and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, Blemish, if you could delete any sequels from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We actually don't care. What? 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 We're just here to make sure that the seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of any romantic Twilight moment. But I'm gonna need you to shut your trap. You know what we need to get back to. That thing we do whenever we're not on screen. Oh, okay, okay. You have fun tonight. Try not to wink wink and end up dead. Why did you say the words wink wink out loud? What kind of double entendre are you getting at in the end up dead thing? White is physically incapable of winking. Not since the accident. And you do know all of the people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? What does wink wink mean? I don't know. Except for the spirit. She really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear somebody trash-talking spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast this ghost with some killer hot takes? There's enough talk about buns that are lit or getting blazed. Enough that these activities aren't set next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could? Just you and me. On those spindly legs? You'd probably tire out before you got too far. It's running away to some place more secluded Velmesh is after. They should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walking speed really reflects my giant stature. That's because I chose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? So over all this. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting here in the shade drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Do it really turn anyone else on, or is it just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone, is still on you for the moment. You know, if you could, I don't know, just pick one of us maybe. We could all move on with our lives. You know, some special projects we might have going on. You heard him. Who will be? Who will you head off into the evening activity? I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murder M comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with the name either, but it's streaming reality TV dating show boom happening. It's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're excluding Trickster because, ugh, that guy. Thank you. Huntress? You know, I had the feeling you'd pick me. You got good taste. And I don't just say that because I'm considering eating you, but... Gonna eat me. Huntress licks her lips as she eyes you up and down. You never felt like a literal piece of meat this much in your life before. What have you gotten yourself into? Let's go over to the bar. I'm gonna make you into something special. What? 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 Me? You and Huntress whisk yourselves away at the bar, and you arrive, you find an arrangement of arts and craft supplies. And are those taxidermy tools? Cool, 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 cool. Are you freaking out? I'm not freaking out. Why is the narrator freaking out? This doesn't make me feel any better. You wonder what's going on through the Huntress's head. Though she's bubbly and enthusiastic, you're always terrified she might snap. Something on your mind? She smiles. Drink this. Oh, actually, that looks lovely. Huntress hands you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail. If you were to drug into some sort of state in which you could be operated on, these flavors could certainly hide the poison. Your name's Siren? Leading me to my two? See them Huntress eyes? They're powerful fucking thighs. She could probably, like, crack my skull like a watermelon. You look around and consider what else is there to live for besides becoming Huntress's little toy. And the conclusion is... bombs away! You pour the drink. It's quite nice. I've been thinking about making you a present. A mask. Would you be into that? Yes, of course. I've always admired yours. What would you like? And it can't be a dog, even though I know you like them. That was my ex, who was really into Dobermans. Like, too into them. It's a long story. I could be a fluffy cat. It's like the fluffiest white cat mask, like a marshmallow level fluff. You can barely make out any features. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't think I was expecting her to actually say it. Meow. Okay, I guess I asked. Well, I know I'm gonna be working on tonight, all alone, in my skimpy pajamas. Huntress winks at you. Should we just, like, get out of here? This deserves a celebration. Okay. These drinks are making me pretty sleepy. Should we just get out of here? Maybe go get directly into your bed? No, that's not how tonight goes. I mean, it's not how it's supposed to go. Not yet, at least. Haha, you kooky kids. Soon. Huntress, you got a lot of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about? Something less deadly than throwing axes or chasing survivors. Maybe just a thought. Making more masks or wait, making matching gloves? No, you little joker. I'm thinking of a different type of making. Making our victims die fast, medium, or slow deaths, depending on the mood we're in. It's another round of be careful what you wish for on Murder Island. Why, I need your help. Do something in a different place entirely? You read my mind, meet you there. I'm talking about my college, you know, mushrooms. I picked a lot of them, and I'm very familiar with which ones making a great soup base. Which ones make you super dead. I'll show you 2 mushrooms. You point out the one that's safe to eat. Okay, that sounds easy enough. That one. What? Whoops, that little fella's an autumn skullcap. After eating one, if the diarrhea doesn't kill you, liver failure probably will. Next one, this one's very easy. If you nail it, points at the one that won't, results in almost instant death to eat it. I think this one's fine. Hi Stoke, how are you? Hey, that's a chanterelle. It sounds like a fancy name, tastes fancy, just like a certain someone I know, I bet. Yum yum yum. Never mind, it's DVD dating sim, god damn it. How are you doing? Final question, which will make you jump for joy? Which one will make you vomit until you die? I think this one's safe, right? Oh jeez, I'm sorry, that's the destroying angel. It's very deadly. Not to be confused with the wish-granting angel, which is the one you might be imagining while you're seeing hallucinating on your deathbed after chowing down on one of these. It was fun, right? I like flexing a little more than just my biceps for you, you know? Alright, let's see here. Tabulating your answers in. Not great. Not all wrong, but it takes one poison mushroom to put you down for good. Guess you'll have to keep me around so you won't have to shove anything deadly in your mouth. Huntress claps her hands giddily. I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know the other killers were all very alluring in their own way, but it means a lot that you'd spend time with a forest bumpkin such as myself. You're no bumpkin. You're a strong, independent woman. Don't demean yourself. Huntress leaps on you. Knife to your throat. I'll demean myself if I want to! Oh. She's angry, but also turned on. This is pretty hot. We're here. Claudette and Dwight are gathering everyone else on the beach. Typical. Exactly what the voice said. I'm telling you, and I'm being honest with you, you're the only one who can hear me. I'm pretty sure other people can hear the voice. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sideline watching everyone else get sweaty. That's because it was? Boy, it feels like I've been here a lot longer than I actually. It's so late that the sun's already beginning to rise. Better get this over with and quick, so I mean you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratorium. Good thing you're used to your time, or you used your time well since then. Really got to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball for a new type of game. Pick your dream date and see who Vilmesh chooses. Who's ready for round robin? How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you all about their dream date that they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention. Almost like the order does matter. Trapper, why don't you go first? You think you deserve it, even if the case is a subtle dig. Stop talking. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable not only in polite society, but within the narrative in a world? Oh.
Zoomaker is raiding with a party of 4.
Hi, Zoomy! Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, hello. If you guys have not checked out the amazing Zoomy CR, please do. He is a military veteran. He is also a variety streamer. He streams games like Dead by Daylight. He streams Cyberpunk. Actually, wait, have you streamed Cyberpunk? I don't know if you have. I know you stream Baldur's Gate. He streams Baldur's Gate. He's played Fortnite. It just depends on what you're in the mood for. He's played it all. Go check him out. Also, welcome in, Raiders. Hello, hello. My name is Vel. I stream a variety of games. I've done my own art, my own emotes, my own panels. I'll be redoing my emotes soon, so you'll have to check that out. But anyways, we were playing Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating simulator. It's pretty fun. Also, I'd like to tell you guys, I am part of a team, the Cyberpunks, and also military veterans as well. Let me get my team up. So, if you're interested in joining any of these, if you're really into Cyberpunk, consider signing up for the Cyberpunks team. Or if you're into finding other people to play games with who are also military veterans, feel free to check out the military team link too. I still need to run the DLC. I have a Street Kid playthrough that is until the DLC came out, and then all I had was NCPD missions. They've gotten pretty fun. I like the update, and then I actually really like Phantom Liberty so far. I have not picked up Phantom Liberty in a while though, because I've been trying to get all my Halloween stuff done for Disney's Dreamlight Valley. Yes, I played Disney's Dreamlight Valley. It's been a time. What was it? What was I talking about? Oh, yes! So, we're continuing this. All the killers are trying to convince me to go on a date with them. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event, and also the larger meta-narrative, a Dead by Daylight dating experience? Sometimes you gotta say it. Why yes, thank you, I'd love to. Lavamesh, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished and rewarded? Tomorrow will suck. Probably I'm not gonna go the easiest guy to get along with. I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island. I'll make fans shit themselves with excitement. Why are they shitting themselves with excitement? Hold up. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks better stay the hell away from my yacht. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. I hate when I get so excited I shit myself. I was like thinking the same thing. Who says that? Like, what the hell? Now go dream about all these swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make the choice come dawn. Have a swell night. This game is a game. Did you two forget to mention something? Oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who's already teetering on the edge of psychological break and giving them a little push. Hold up, this has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time, and I'm just now finding out about this? Come on, the signs were there, you just didn't read them. Welcome to Murder Island! It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Ugh, it's like butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but you can break their heart. You dare even try? You mean... That's right, tomorrow one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? Why? Because it's dramatic? I got so excited I shit myself once. What? Oh my goodness, Zumi, that's a lot. Thank you. I was just like, oh, hell. You know what? I'm not here to judge. Because it's surprising. I was his gunner? Oh no. Because it's classic reversal of fate. But it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats, and I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. I did it. Now she won't talk to me? Oh my goodness. Eek, if you get rid of Wraith, he might cry. Although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend she's okay with it, but you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So, which sociopath are you eliminating? Bye, Trapper. Get out of here. See you, Trapper. You sent Trapper packing. Sleep with both eyes open. This is very simple. Trapper, you scared the hell living shit out of me. You're eliminated. Oh my god. That's fair. Honestly, though, I don't care. You suck. Why does he talk like a 12-year-old DVD player? I was gonna make a comment and I'm so glad I refrained because I realize you're here right now. So we are okay with men crying here. If you want to cry, you can cry all the tears. Because that's who mains Trapper. All you do, I feel like as Trapper, because he's so tried and true. I'm not the person who puts traps in tall, high grass places. I put the traps around corners because people don't actually like... People don't think. They think that it's gonna be in the window. They never think it's gonna be in the corner. But not in a good way. You bore me, your personality-free maggot. I wouldn't even be fun. It wouldn't even be fun to kill you, which I was totally gonna do tomorrow on the first chance I got. So really, this is a win-win for both of us. I might kill you though, out of principles for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open, and have fun on your date tomorrow. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you left behind, because of course they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not go home with Velmesh when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with... They're mostly new tricks. Mostly new? Who's been sleeping with the trickster body pillow? The next best thing is a real trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try to stab you. Try and stab you. How do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right. It's white tested. Ah, I see. I had a guy that stepped on the same trap in this. That's actually pretty funny when it does happen. I think one of them, which was funny, I was laughing because they were trying to disarm a trap mid-chase with me. So I just like whacked them on the back of the head. And then they fell into the trap. And then I looked at them, they looked down, they looked up at me, I looked back down, and then I just kind of swung at them. It was pretty funny. Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, Velmesh. You're my hero for what you have accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there is a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight? Know what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you'll do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination? I didn't even know what kind of... that was that kind of game. Let's check in on everyone, especially with our losers. Everyone deserves a send-off. I can't help it if I have thick arms and legs that go until they stop. I know we had a connection from the moment I saw them through my mask. You can never be sure what's going on in the newcomer's mind, but I like my odds for tomorrow. It's so fun hunting for love and not for food or vengeance for a change. I don't really know what's happening here, but I honestly haven't been paying attention. Oh. Velmesh? Sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things, more important things. One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. I don't handle rejection well. At least I don't think I do. No one's ever been dumb enough to reject me before. Yeah, the more I think about it, the angrier I'm getting. I'm a giant rage monster, so everyone in this room should be scared right now. Turn the camera off. Do I think there was a chance I might have gotten eliminated? Yeah, I did. Do I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I spend talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deeper yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? Nah. But no, you're not a part of this. You don't get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not part of anything, you feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. The whole thing is pretty cute, though. Coming low budget, old school marketing vibes. I'm not gonna lie. Kinda wish I wasn't busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album coming up. Or my new album, upcoming tour. Finalizing the new sneakers, producing a limited series out of my life. Starting a new social media NFT crypto app. Doing private gigs over on IP Island. My dudes, you gotta come check it out. IP Island, it's dope. Where the real killers hang out. Fully licensed, no legal drama or lawyers. Take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that about them. Don't worry. I'm talking your favorite established characters from all pop cultures that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them, like Ghost. Don't you say it. Look, we get it. You're popular and in demand. But we have a game to get back to, and I don't want to get sued. Ghostface. Come on! Whatever, I don't care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, Ramesh. You too, narrator. I have a name, you know. You do? Yeah, seriously, they do not pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? The chair. It's the thing you're getting all wet. It's gonna smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, let's get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Your check-in. Check-in. I was looking for the bathroom. Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. It's okay. Never mind. Never mind? What does that even mean? No. You too. This wasn't meant to be a confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay. We don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair is... Oh god, there's 23 hidden achievements in this game? Oh my goodness. Anyways, seems like everyone had their shot to annoy me tonight. So hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow's gonna be a doozy. You gonna be okay, Stoke? Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. You're also using a killer crab as a pillow, which is sort of okay. Okay, did the stream go down? Honey? You pull on your beach attire, splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Does that look on their faces excitement? Terror? Oh, okay, I see. Thank you. You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It's happened here before. But it's probably the love thing. It's time. Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand, flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watching with your ex. Suddenly the message is clear. You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? You paid him good money to make some half-ass cameos in this show. I'm gonna chew out his agent. Before they walk over for your big moment, don't think you haven't noticed how kind you've been to us, Velmesh. It can't be easy being thrown into a mysterious island for seemingly no reason, surrounded by terrifying killers, trying to manage your most primal impulses, murder and making out. Okay. And you kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island host, with dignity and respect. So don't tell anyone told you this, but... Claudette and Dwight looked around conspiratorially. Just a little hint for you going forward. Don't try to go all the way with the killer who isn't into you. Relationships are a two-way street, and if you don't have a green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. Murder and making out sounds like a party! You know it. The friend zone, that doesn't sound bad. Who do you think you are exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. There are killers and survivors, and I'm afraid we can't say more. Okay, so who's into me? Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially again. Well, seen sparks would fly between you and Huntress. I saw her whittling a little figure of you last night while everyone else was asleep. Are you ready? Of course you're not. Too bad. We're on a schedule. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there's clear sparks in the air, and I'm not talking about this rusty chainsaw. I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for a newcomer to confess their love. Wait. I have to do a drum roll for this. No, you don't. Who cares? Velmesh, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Wait, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of the contestant's love and affections. Alright, right, I suppose. But no roses, they're cliche at this point. That's good, because I tried to pick a rose, but got an ouchie, so I settled for these. Oh, these are pretty! Beautiful. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saves some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You getting that vibe too? Just me? Sorry. You got other things to think about right now. Why is the narrator like this? Velmesh, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today? Turn to Huntress. She's never looked more appealing. Her captain dress ruffles behind her in light morning breeze. A seagull lands on her shoulder like she's a beachy cartoon princess. She snaps the sneagle's neck and stuffs it somewhere in the flowery dress. Probably to save for lunch. You can't help but hunt. Huntress, I choose you. Let's spend the day together and see if we think about future, or a future is possible for our love. Me? Really? Huntress throws her hands up in the air like a bear and gallops towards you. At first, you think she might swipe at you with her gigantic hands and knock the life out of you. Instead, she scoops you up into a hug and takes her place at your side. And she just stuck her tongue out at all the killers. Sometimes the immature move is the right one. It is sure to be a fun day. We'll just be here, not getting to really participate even though survivors matter too, while you go off and have a grand old time. Yep, just Claudette and I hanging out, no one competing for our love. Wondering what we did in a past life to end up embroiled in this unrelated misery. Or unrelenting misery. But go, have a blast. You were not happy about that. Huntress eagerly leads you to a yacht to begin your romantic day together. You have to admit, warm, salty air on your skin, the sound of crashing waves. This is a pretty perfect morning for you and Huntress. Hey, cuties. Ah, the ocean's here too. Did you know that I'm teeming with flesh-eating bacteria and dead bodies? Pesky ocean's always killing the vibe. You turn to Huntress. You sure you're okay here on the ocean? I know you don't like to be out in the open. Something about being here with you makes me feel safe. You both sit down at the beautifully set table on the deck of the boat. A wide spread of mouth-watering basket goodies are arranged in front of you. Can we get you anything? You look a bit green. I get extremely seasick. And Trickster replaced all the island's Dramamine with party drugs, so... What? What the fuck? What is this? Wait, how did you get here? Weren't you just on the beach consoling the rejected killers? Are there more than 2 of them? You motion one of them over. We'll both take a screwdriver, hold the orange juice. That's just vodka. That's just straight up vodka. Some question about the last image. Where was Claudette's hands? Mine is really close to his junk. Hey, can you play this particular song for us? Set the mood. You hand Dwight a piece of paper with the song title written on it. Sure, though I doubt Trapper has it in his vinyl collection. Soon the haunting melody of Huntress's mother's lullaby streams through the yacht's expensive stereo system. The boat rocks as though the rhythm of the song, the eerie melancholy mood is really quite romantic. Breakfast has never been so intimate. You reach out to touch Huntress's hand when suddenly a loud bellow scares you. You knock your freshly poured flute of straight vodka onto the pristine deck. Even they said it was straight vodka. It's Trapper. He's screaming at us from the beach. Look how tiny he looks from all the way from out there. They were trying to kill each other, but we thought they were definitely trying to do some things. Yeah. I guess they've been trying to find a way out of this island any way possible, but they get resurrected on the island every single time. Damn you both! The chairs you're sitting on are worth more than your lives! Get back here! He's not wrong. Hey, Claudette, take us out farther. Aye, Captain. You can drive a boat? Or can she drive a boat? We'll find out. Alone again. Nothing but the caw of the seagull and the ominous shadow of a creature lurking beneath the waves. I have something for you. For me? Huntress reveals a package wrapped in bloodied apron. You clap your hands like a kid on their birthday. Her playful attitude is rubbing off on you. I made the mask you asked for. I almost forgot, but I bet you didn't. This is the whole reason you pursued Huntress, I bet. Definitely to get a mask of your own. No other reason. Here you go. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna look like the fluffiest little kitty. It's perfect. You sure about that? It certainly was a choice. You both left, you tossed the mask off on the yacht. Good call. The whole time I was making it, I was like, this is too weird. No amount of blood is ever gonna make it look cool. The cheeks be clapping. We thought the cheeks were clapping. We didn't realize that they were trying to inseminate like knives in their abdomen. Let's go back to my place. He downs a screwdriver. You mean just straight vodka? Hi, Stormy. How are you? You guys have not checked out the wonderful Stormy. She is an amazing streamer. She streams a variety of games. She's been playing a lot of Fortnite lately. However, please check out her content. She's also opened up her little merch store too. Good and you? Inseminate? Yes, they were definitely trying to inseminate knives into each other. Thank you for the SO. Yeah, you're welcome. For hanging out. I'm doing well. It's been a good Halloween. It's been pretty fun. I started off with a little bit of DBD and then I went into Hooked on You. I heard inseminating knives. Is that the right word? Did you give out any candy? I think we left the candy bowl outside. Because I know that they were coming over in the neighborhood. I candy taxed my bowl, but the airheads kind of taste like they're mixed with like some type of weirdness. Like, they taste like they've been mixed with like freshly cleaned clothes. I don't know why. But I open this airhead and hope for the best. Please don't be weird. Oh, this one's weird too. The airheads are cursed. You shake the shit out of them for 2 minutes. Oh, they turn into a cube shape. I usually like airheads too, but I don't think I'll actually like... I didn't like them from the candy... Like, we got like a Costco bag of candy. Because they're like $15 for this much this much... You know what? Just think of Big Fish. This much candy. And, they had like a variety. Like, it was an interesting variety. So they had like, Chupa Chups or whatever. The little pops. Lollipops. They had Sour Punch straws. They had Skittles. They had like, I guess the Albanese gummy bears, and then they had Haribos and stuff. But like, they had just a little bit of everything. So I was pleasantly surprised by it until I tasted some of the candy, and I was just like, these airheads taste off. The tension is palpable as you enter the cabin. You could cut it with a hatchet. Give me a break. It's a 3 days of killer jokes. The narrator only has so much mojo. I used to give the trash candy to the kids first. I mean, like the Tootsie Rolls and like the Mary Janes. I mean, my favorite day is after Halloween, because then you can buy like the bags of candy for like cheaper. It's nice. At least, like, you know, you're doing your part. You're actually giving them candy. It could be worse. You could be that house that just gives out floss. Or apples. Tootsie Rolls is trash. It's like... I don't know how to say this. But I'll say it anyways. Tootsie Rolls are... If they're not the flavored Tootsie Rolls, they're like, they're okay. No kid really wants them after trick-or-treating. They're always trying to find ways to barter all the extra Tootsie Rolls that they have to someone else. So they can get the better ones. I buy a chocolate bar soup, but only give it out the other stuff is out. Ah, I see. I tried being nice. I mean, $15 worth of big bag of candy, which is like almost like 2 like Walmart-sized bags of candy, was like pretty good budget. Yeah, because like I also used to get like the caramel apple pops and trade those too. Huntress sits down at the cluttered table in the kitchen. You notice the blood stains that have crept into every nook and cranny in the wooden planks. What poor creature died on this table? They suffer? Do you care if they suffered? Get back in the ocean, ocean. Stop backseating ominous and narrating. Stay here, don't move a muscle, or I'll hear it. I can hear any mammal's tendons creak as they stretch. It's a gift and a curse. Given the diabetes to all the youngins, I mean, still. I love Tootsie Rolls, but you get so many of them. I like the flavored Tootsie Rolls. The flavored Tootsie Rolls are like the best. I'll be right back. Ah, alone in the cabin. What to do? What to do? I guess we could freak out. I'm freaking out. Tell someone who cares. Why are you like this, narrator? What did I do to you? Hey. Fine, you called my bluff. I literally have to listen to you and your problems, or else the damned ocean will have a conniption. What's the deal? Am I ready for this? Is it smart to get intimate with a known cannibal? Kills on command. It doesn't even clean the blood off of her apron. You mean her Sarah fan? Shh, she's coming back! Wow, rude. What's that? What's that in her strong yet delicate hand? You reach out for her, longing to stroke her blood-mattered hair and scratched up shoulders. I thought we could get warm by the fire. She wags a finger at you, a bunnylicious smirk on her face. Not so fast. I've seen this playthrough, it's funny, oh my gosh. It's been a trip so far. I have not expected them to be this sassy with me. Remember when we're talking about how there's more going on here? You nod like a little idiot. Well, I now know there's something up. The other night when you were sleeping like a cute little baby, I snuck into each and the other killers' lairs and saw them with shiny objects that they've been stealing from me. I think they're connected somehow. Maybe it has to do with the symbol. I tried to go back last night, but something blocked me from picking up any of the objects. Someone or something knows I'm onto them. Damn, sparkles get me every time. I'm going to bed soon. Have a wonderful stream and even better night. Enjoy the discounted candies tomorrow. Thank you, MQ Bush. I don't know what's... Wait, hold on. My sound alert's not working? Oh no! Hold on, let me see if I can actually get it all set up. I don't know what's going on here. But yes, have a great night, Stormy. Sleep well. Sound alert. Sorry about that. I might need to actually just reconnect my sound alerts again. Because... seems like it's not working at all.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
That scared me, even though I pressed it. I'm sorry. It was too loud. All right, let me get this all sorted then. It should be working. Manage profile? No. How do I set this up? Managers. Okay, so now it's connected. Sound Alerts has been having some problem lately. It seems I think so too. Cause like I tried having it set up before and I was not having it as much issues before. It was working perfectly fine the other day. Sorry, MQ Bush. I think if you try, it might work. What do you say? Will you help? Hell yes! A globe-trotting treasure hunt on the level of Nicolas Cage masterpiece? You can definitely count me in. Let's go, I'll be your guardian angel. You'll never know when those other killers might pop up. You grab Huntress by the hand and practically trip over your own feet on your way out the door. It feels good to have a quest. Thrilling. Part of you is wondering how quick you can get through this and impress Huntress. Soon she'll take you in her yoked arms and you'll swoon. Your childhood crush on Popeye is making more and more sense. Why would you say it like this? What the heck? What is this? Where do you want to start? Trapper's Yacht. There are 4 killers who've stolen from Huntress. You're not gonna let them get away with it. Which one will you investigate? Let's go to Trickster stage, because I don't like him first. You arrive at Trickster stage, but there's no one here. Not Trickster, not an audience, not anybody. Nothing airier than an empty concert venue. Think of all the fringe that once swayed here. The beers that sloshed over red solo cups. Mosh pits. Tall guys standing in front of you for your entire show. Lifelong friendships that actually lasted only for one summer. Good times. You know, the funny part is, so when my best friend visited me here, she was like surprised because she was like, there's no rude tall guy standing in front of me, in front of this wonderful show. I feel like I've been missing out on actually decent shows. My concert's always an experience. You should really come to my after party sometimes. They're a real scream. I'll put you on the VIP list. I prefer acoustic, balalaika music. Trickster, I've never listened to your music, and I think sampling the sounds of people's screams has been been there, done that. Hey, no one talks to the Trickster like that. And how do you know about my samples? Somebody's obviously a much bigger fan than they're letting on. What show was this? Because I always have someone in my way. Someone, show me where the Huntress shiny mysterious object is, or I'll wipe that grin off your face with a chloroform drenched rag. What? 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 Way to harsh my mellow. Deranged violence and torture is only cool when I do it because it's my commentary on a shallow society and how I make it look sexy as hell. Your thingamajig is that away. Trickster backs away from you and resumes practicing an intricate dance routine. The way you stood up to that bootleg Backstreet Boy just now was wow. If I weren't so strong and stable on my feet, I'd swoon. It just wouldn't be believable. Find me my shiny thing, companion. Okay. Not bad. I mean, still. Oh god. Miss. Sometimes you think your target lined up and that your axe misses its mark. It happens to all of us. Consider it practice. And consider yourself lucky to be chosen with me. Because I'm excellent at stealing back what's taken from me. Huntress grabs something shiny from the ground and sprints away. Well, run. What is this? What's this? You found a shiny gold... Wait, a gold coin. Sorry about that. You can avoid going to Trickster stage a second time, which is good because the whole mood there is just off. Which one will you investigate? Trapper's Cave. There are two ways to get to Trapper's Cave. Due to the whole, you know, trap-based character theme he's got going on, you can rest assured that either one or both pathways is filled with traps. You turn to Huntress for advice. She only giggles and shrugs her shoulders. You're on your own, it seems. Here's the underground tunnel. Sounds secretive. No one can stop you if you can't see. That said, no one can rescue you if they can't hear you scream. Nobody will need to waste time burying you if you're already underground when you die. But you're not gonna die, are you? I'm gonna die, aren't I? Clearly a dim-lit tunnel like this must be rife with traps. However you manage to make your way along the distinct uncaught by any traps, rusty, bare, or otherwise. I got this. You're doing great! You're not at all afraid? Who, me? Nah. I gotta say, though, this is up among the nicest, damp, and seemingly abandoned tunnels I've ever wandered through. Look, it even has lights. Inspired by Huntress's bravery, you dig deep inside yourself and summon courage of your own. Which is good, because you're going to need it if you're going to head through that very murdery-looking passageway ahead. You enter a human shadowy cave. Dripping water echoes all around you. It's definitely not cozy like the cabin you left behind. You wonder, how deep does the pool of shining water go? Let's get this over with. When your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see Trapper. He leans against the wall of a cave like an old detective in an old noir film. I knew you'd come. Trapper, get out of the way, or I'll skewer you and serve you for lunch. You're wasting your time. You'll never find what you're looking for. Unless what you're looking for is a minigame. What? A minigame? How unexpected. How playful. How about you play it right now? Find Huntress's lost shiny thing. Feel demise and you're on the hunt now. Oh god. Perfect. Yeah. God. Not bad. Not bad? Oh god. Ah, missed completely. Hardcore minigame. If this was a carnival, you'd be walking away with the giant teddy. Yes! You did it. You found my lost shiny object. I'm so grateful. I could kiss you right now. But I won't, because I'm pretty sure Trapper didn't actually leave, and he's actually over there in the shadow watching us. Later, Trapper, you thieving little perv. Hey, that's not fair. I'm huge. Come on, Vilmesh. Let's hurry to the next place. Ooh, a pen! What is this for? You found Huntress's shiny thing, and well, I think it's just a regular old pen, but you don't need to point it out. She's happy, and isn't that all that matters? Yeah, I guess so. There are 4 killers who've stolen from Huntress. Okay. Alright, so... Spirit's Lighthouse? Let's go to Wraith's Cosmic Dump. When you arrive at Wraith's Oddball Hangout Zone, you immediately understand why they call it the Cosmic Dump. They being me-ovs. It's as if the items and elements are from all over the universe in this space. It's also a damned mess. But it's undoubtedly a special place. The very air you breathe makes you feel like you're part of something much, much larger. I'm going to hunt us some lunch while you find the object. You know when you see it because it's extremely shiny. How long have you been standing there? Are we really ever really there? I don't have time for your existential crisis today, Wraith. Huntress and I are totally gonna get it on soon. I think. I hope. Look, I need to find a special object you have hidden here. You stole it from Huntress and she knows. So you're trying to figure out the whole thing out too? Huh. Come check this out. A bit of subject change for sure. It's Wraith we're dealing with after all. Wraith leads you to a telescope. Through it, you can see a far-off island in the distance. Oh. Holy smokes, is that... Sorry. I actually have no idea what that is. Would you mind filling me in? IP Island, where all the coolest killers from intellectual properties that were legally obliged to not mention by name hang out and party with Hollywood celebs like in Silicon Valley moguls. That's not even all. Zoom in. Over there, there's... It's Ghostface! Ghosty! Is that Ghostface? I said not to name them, jeez! I'm gonna have to clear the rights. You have no idea how much that my lawyer charges by the hour. I'm sorry, you kind of just popped up. I'm telling you, something crazy is going on there. I have to know. I wasn't trying to steal anything from Huntress. I was just looking for an answer, but I'm also occasionally losing said answers. Yeah, that's right. Thing you're looking for, I actually can't find, so good luck, I guess. Oh god, a mini game. Haven't seen one of those before in the past 10 seconds? Not bad. Perfect? Dang it. Damn it. Don't beat yourself up. Finding one shiny thing in this place is like finding a needle in a giant dump of things from all over the several surrounding dimensions. Honestly, I'd settle for pretty much any shiny thing we could get our hands on. Okay, let's grab something and run for it. You see an old pair of glasses on the ground, quick grab them. It's hard to believe that these old glasses really mean anything special. But a lady like Huntress deserves whatever she wants. You spend a moment imagining Huntress with glasses. Would she wear them over the mask or under? Hey, that's not some junk. Those are my reading glasses. I just subscribed to highlights. There are 4 killers who've stolen from them. Okay, so... Spirit's Lighthouse. This place is spooky as heck. Wasn't the beach sunny and beautiful just a moment ago? So you're telling me that your precious shiny thing is up there? It's pretty great, right? Finally a good chance to activate these quads. You don't get legs like this from standing still. But you already know, I love a good workout. Running, jumping, climbing, housing. Get that damn shiny thing before your miserable horniness melts your brain and runs down out of your ears already. Yeah, I called it out. It's obvious to everyone, just own it. What the fuck? So, shall we? Inside the lighthouse, it's so dark you can barely see the step in front of you. That's okay, because you've got 100 stairs to practice getting the hang of this in the dark. There's something about this gloomy place is really wearing you out and messing with your otherwise happy, horny aura. You can practically feel your mood going down, 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 as you climb up, 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 higher into the lighthouse. Before you finally arrive at the top. Here, you're looking pretty pleased with yourself. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of this whole being dead thing. Did you totally get sadder the closer you got to the top of the tower? That was me, baby! I gotta share the wealth, and by wealth, I mean unending despair. You're probably here for one of your precious shiny things that I've stolen. Good luck finding it. I'll be heading over there reading if you need me. Let's find this shiny thing. Anything to brighten up the mood here. Don't miss the treasure. The treasure hunt, not a treasure miss. Hang it. Missed. I can never get that one. You win some, you lose some. You lose some, you steal some. Quick, just grab the damn thing and let's go. It's a wait, is that a bottle opener? Shiny thing. You get a bottle opener? Really? This is the fancy item? Whatever, you're a real team player. Hey, no. Stop. Gray doesn't even look up from her book. I think you'll be fine with if you just peace out. Ooh. And that was fun and scary. Good to see the other killers are taking their heartbreaks in stride, more or less. You got a really nice tour of some of the islands. Lesser known haunts. Haha, boom, still got it. We make a pretty good team, you and I. What can I say? I appreciate a fine collection. Now that yours is back in order, maybe we could head back inside to appreciate it. And you collect a certain other special gift I've been meaning to give you. Special gift? Is it shiny? I suppose it could be, if you oil it enough. I'm going to be... I wasn't expecting the narrator to just be blunt like this. What the fuck? We entered the cabin. It's dark, barely lit. Deep shadows stretching from wall to wall. Somehow it manages to be a little terrifying, but also a little romantic. But you barely even notice. Got other things on your mind. Oh. Oh my! I was gonna butter her so. You're practically undressing each other as you walk through the door. Mine's elsewhere. Neither of you realize that the door was wide open already. You were incredible. Every time you found one of my objects, my heart beat faster and faster. Your nimble hands. Is there anything they can't find? The fireplace is crackling. Your heart is pounding. The smell of cinnamon is in the air. But wait. Who is that? What? Huntress quickly pulls her beach cover back on. My darling. An older Russian woman bearing a striking resemblance to Huntress sits, warming her hands by the fire. Why is her mother here? What is this? This isn't Murder Island. This is Cockblock Island. What the fuck? She turns to you and you're shocked to see that she appears to come from a completely different time in history. Wrapped in old, unfamiliar clothes that are completely out of place here at the beach retreat. With that thinking, you blurt out, I don't even know how to pronounce that. What an honor. You. I can't believe this. You're the Mama Huntress. I've been dying to meet you. Well, nearly. Can I help you with anything? Glass of vodka? A hatchet for revenge on the elk who slayed you? Oh no, my child. I'm quite content. Just happy to know my little darling is taken care of. Huntress chuckles nervously. Hi, Mama. Well, that and Dwight burst in like they're in a prank video. Bet you weren't expecting this date to include meeting her mom. What? Hey, Huntress, how do you feel about your dear old mom coming to interrupt your date? Huntress throws her hatchet directly at the two survivors. It skews the wall between them. Without another word, they quickly scurry away. Good girl. Huntress turns to you. I hope this is alright. I was kind of hoping the thing. Of course, your mom being here is fine. I'm not crying. Claudette seems to enjoy giving Dwight a hand in public. I give great parent. Huntress breathes a sigh of relief. It's not the mood that I thought we were coming back to, but I'm here now. And I'm in it. And I'm ready to meet your mama. Thank goodness, because my mother is the only person, most important person in my life. We Russians invented tea, did you know that? Huntress shoves a cup in your hand, and as you drink the tea with her, the air becomes warm around you. You, Huntress, and Mother sit by the fire exchanging stories and anecdotes. Mama pulls out some old-timey pictures of young Huntress in black and white. holding bloodied animal corpses with a chilling dead-eyed stare. You all laugh, eat raw meat of some kind. It's a lovely time, almost like you're back home. You've forgotten that you're possibly cursed on a possibly cursed island on top of what is likely some sort of hellmouth. Look, this is not official lore, I just call it like I see it. Every so often, Mama Huntress clutches her stomach and her eyes stare in the middle distance. She mutters some sounds if reliving the moments as if she was skewered by the elk. Very grim. I like you. Thank you for indulging me in tea and stories. So tell me, what are your intentions with my... Oh my goodness.
First Shadiest rating with a party of 19.
Hi, Chris X Chad. How are you? Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. We are playing some Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim. Welcome in, Lars. Also, if you guys have not checked out Chris X Chad, haven't you? He is an amazing streamer. He streams a variety of games. He plays Outlast Trials. He has a whole setup group playing Baldur's Gate. Him and the Barty Boys, if you want to check that out. I know that we love Baldur's Gate content here. But yeah, go check out his content. See for yourself. If you like it, definitely give him a follow. Hi, Vel. And oh my god, you're playing this? I almost forgot. How are you? How have you been doing? That's pretty good timing on the sound effect. That scared the fuck out of me for a minute. Okay. So we're dating Huntress. We're about to, like, lay down the pipe, and then her mom comes back from the dead. So, right now, I'm a little upset. But it's fine. It's fine. Anything for our lovely... I don't know how to pronounce that. That means bunny, but you guessed that already, didn't you? But now you've got your translator app ready. We are about to get the thick thighs. She was about to crush my head like a fucking watermelon, and I'm never gonna get that. I feel like I'm never gonna get that. I'm just on Cock Block Island. Yeah, someone got this for me and I totally forgot to play. It's actually pretty funny. They break the fourth wall a lot. So like, if you're into like stuff like Deadpool, it's kind of like that in comedy aspects. Or writing aspects, I guess, too. To keep her safe, to start a family together, to take it slow. I want to keep her safe. To love and protect her, Your Honor. I mean, your mother. I mean, Mrs. Huntress. You think my Anna needs protecting? Have you seen her thighs? She could crush you with them. And I wish you would! What? She won't have to hunt anymore, though. No, not at all. You know what? How bad is it gonna be? Am I gonna die if I do this? You know what? Let's fuck around and find out. Oh god, I'm gonna die! Oh no! There's an open cell in Horny Joe with your name on it, Velmesh. Even the audience of this game. She... Oh! Oh my god! What? My time on this plane is coming to an end. The weird magic from the Ghost Girl's black lighthouse won't keep me here for long. I don't want to get into the logic of this, but yeah, the black lighthouse can bring ghosts back to life. If you're still here, you're willing to believe anything. It was Spirit who brought you back? I'll have to thank her. Huntress Mama's begins to fade. Huntress cries. You can picture her at 6 years old, lying over her mother's dead body. I'll keep my good eye on you. It breaks my heart. I will send Baba Yaga after you. Or if you break her heart. What? Why are you sending John Wick after me? You try to chuckle good-naturedly, but you really should be afraid. Baba Yaga is no joke. We play shuffleboard every Thursday. She's absolutely ferocious on the court. Wait, what? What is this? Bye. Safe journeys home and to the realm of spirits. Mama Huntress fades away, leaving you and the Huntress alone again. Not a second later, Claudette and Dwight storm back in. Not alone for too long on this island. It's time for a dramatic scene between the lovers. Now we adjourn to the forest clearing for ambiance. Wait, why are we in the forest now? Are we having fun in her cabin? I don't like to leave us alone in this game. You and Huntress stand holding hands in the forest clearing. Dwight and Claudette watch your interactions closely. Too closely. Hey, I really loved hanging out with you today. I think it's time. Time for... Oh my. Oh, okay, I'm ready for this. Time for you to call me by my real name, like my mother does. Will you call me Anna? Oh, that? Yes, of course. I think Anna is a beautiful name, and you're a beautiful person, Anna. Lamesh, do you know what I'd like to do right now with you beneath the moonlight. I'm feeling closer to you than I ever have before. And there's nothing I'd rather be doing right now than... She averts her eyes. Does she mean what you think she means? Are we... Is it time? I really hope it's time. I really hope it's fucking time. Please let it be time. Nope, she's looking right at Dwight and Claudette. Chop up these two fools with you. What? 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 Oh my goodness. Hello, Drifted69. Thank you for joining us. How are you doing tonight? Did we kill them? Was AFK? Yeah, no worries. Shadow Realm time. I don't really want to kill them, though. I feel bad for them. But I feel like my dynamic would change with her. I mean, I avoided eating Felix, so... I'm good, no. I'm out of here. I don't want to hurt anyone. You make a beeline into the dark woods away from the stunned Huntress. Ah, shoot. You stepped on Trapper's bear traps. He swore he'd get you with. You can hear his maniacal laughter as you bleed out. What? The Trapper's trophy? I have to kill them regardless? Alright, try again. Wait, when was the last time I slayed? Oh my god, I haven't saved it. Oh! Okay, okay. I can't say no, because if I say no, I'll die. Sure. That sounds awesome, but maybe we can just hang on them up on meat hooks for now. I'd love to get you out of that robe, and murder feels like too much of a distraction. Maybe more dessert than appetizer. Huntress laughs, devilishly in agreement. I can't argue with that. You hoist Dwight and Claudette on meat hooks. They have conveniently appeared outside of the Huntress's cabin. After all we've done for you, we've kept you so on schedule. If it weren't for us, you'd be wandering around with no activities planned at all. To the cabin, milady? You never ask. Oh? In her bathing suit? Once inside the cabin, Huntress strips off her, kaftan, revealing every curve of her muscular bod. You follow her lead, disrobing for the first time since waking up here on the island. Yeah, you've been sleeping in your clothes, no judgment. It's kind of a strange new place. You kiss, and yes, you were wondering, it looks like she's gonna keep the bunny mask on for sexy time. This is the part where I skedaddle. Decapitations, sure. Tiger maulings, love it. Dudes crushing other dudes and car crushers, gotta have it. But hanky-panky? That I can't handle. I'll leave you horny kids to it. What is it? Twin Amora? Assess Bo? What? Just because Huntress speaks Russian doesn't mean I do. I speak Canadian French. It's a thing. Look it up. Am I nervously running my mouth now just to give you two alone time in the dark? Maybe. Tell me if you've heard of this one. A hillbilly, a doctor, and a clown walk into a bar. Why are you like this? Fine. We'll get back to it. Post doing it, you and Huntress lie together in the warmth of the fire. Everything is perfect. You imagine Mama Huntress smiling down on you from the beyond. Then you realize it's pretty gross to imagine her just watching you all of that, and you try to stop thinking about it. That was incredible. You're telling me. Hey friend, sounds like a real good sexy time in there, but can you just let us down? We have to wrap this thing up. The schedule stops for no one, dead or alive. You sigh and shrug. Huntress rolls her eyes. I suppose we can hook the prey. I'm saving real quick. Claudette and Dwight lead you and Huntress back to the empty beach. You both bask in the glory of being freshly laid. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? Like some sort of laundry detergent. Freshly laid. Actually, maybe that's good. I'll get my agent to start circulating that. The island is strangely quiet. No sarcastic remarks disguising a broken young woman from spirit. No strange wide-eyed stare from a socially awkward wraith. No threats of imminent violence from Trapper. Even Claudette and Dwight are tight-lipped. That seems almost zombified. Last day, you beautiful piece of meat. Done so well. We're almost at the finish line. You didn't think I brought you all this way without a plan, did you? What kind of sinister body of salt water do you think I am? A whoosh of dark energy surrounds you and disappears as quick as it came. The island begins to return. Birds chirping in the trees, the grass rustling in the light breeze, and oh, look! The other killers are all here at the fire pit to watch the final ceremony. I can't wait any longer. The pomp and circumstance is agonizing. You're telling me. Take to the script, Claudette. Okay, so Huntress, how do you feel about the newcomer? Are they everything your murderous little heart has ever longed for? Huntress stares down, you down for an agonizing moment. She steps towards you. My dear, I think this is true love. Come with me to the Red Forest. Let's hunt the Red Woods together and have a family bursting with babies. We'll raise them as fierce warriors who can defend their family and home. In just a matter of days, you've gone from being completely alone to being the start of a clan of warriors. I did not see that coming. Fate starts a slow clap. No one joins in. Typical. Whatever. Love is a concept made by the greeting card industry. I'm out of here. Spirits float back to her black lighthouse. Look behind you. It's a trapper. Huntress, you bested me. He turns to you and offers his leathery hand for a handshake. Congratulations, Valmesh. I don't shake hands with losers. Trapper's eyebrow shoots up, and then he smiles. Not see that one coming. You're alright, kid. I mean, I hate you, completely. I want to kill you, mercilessly. You're alright. But wait, you haven't said anything to Huntress. I love you too! Yes, let's move to the Red Forest immediately. Is 12 kids too many? Maybe in this economy. Who cares? Your heart is overflowing with joy. You and Huntress embrace. Is this what you've been missing your whole life? A woman with shoulders the size of mountains who won't take off bunny masks even during intimate times? Yes. Yes! 1,000 times yes! You stare into the sunset and picture your life together. Happiness is real. Oh my goodness. The hunger you claimed your place beside the Huntress in a quaint little... Huntress lifts her mask and you finally laid your eyes on her breathtaking natural beauty. You know, the cabin I grew up in doesn't have the amenities that my luxurious new beach house has. I'm used to living as a beast, bathing in the river, running wild through the bushes. While telling you this, Huntress has left behind bathing suit behind her and entered into the jungle. This is the craziest 3 minutes of my life ever! You haven't lived until you've been in one with nature. Rawr. You chase Huntress into the woods, leaving your own bathing suit behind. One down. No notes! 10 out of 10. I'm hunting wabbits. Wait, no, the wabbit is hunting me. That was actually really funny. That was cute. I actually really liked how it was written. It was pretty hilarious. I still hope to find out what's going on with the thing, because like I only earned a few achievements too. Hold on. I only earned 1, 2, 6, 8. I've only earned 10 achievements, and there's 19 hidden achievements. That means the replayability is really high. My dark urge would be having a heyday of a time with her. I didn't expect to actually like kind of like all this. This was actually pretty fun. But yeah, as much as I'd love to continue, my vocal cords are shot. I should probably go and raid out.